this is Lance again. Look, I've been talking a lot about how muscles contract and muscles expand and how they've got to be synchronized. A lot of the work we do during our lifetime is sitting, or most of the time we're in a contracted state where we bent, our flexors are sort of bent, and we're sitting, and it creates this position where we have problems. So I'm going to show you some of the moves which create contraction, and then after we finish this, we'll then go into how you should gently stretch the muscles which you've just used. So I think if Lynette, if you can come down, and what I like to say is, just first of all, I want you to do that normal walk. Do you follow me? Right hand, left hand, knees off the ground, the knees under the hips. That's it. Make sure your shoulders, the hands are on that. Now slowly move your left hand and right leg together, keeping your hips steady. Now, the important thing is to keep the hips level so that you're balancing yourself. Just a couple more moves. Again, right. Now you can see she's got it reasonably well. She's moving with a controlled effort. But notice how the contraction, everything's contracted at the present moment. So there's hardly any extension. Now move back a bit. The hips are maintained, right, to relax. The hips are maintaining a fairly stabilized level, which is very, very important. Now the same thing applies is the other moves, which is the bunny hop, which is very, very good as far as you're concerned, taking the weight on your hands. So move forward, right up, and then again. Now what you're doing here is, right, you can relax. What you're doing here is you're making sure that the mind realizes that the arms and shoulders are capable of holding your body. This is what a lot of people lose as they age. They're frightened when they fall, they haven't got the strength. Not so much the strength, the mind doesn't say it can lift its body. And these trainings are for you to realize that your arms and shoulders are strong enough to be able to lift your body and move it forward. Right, so having seen that at the present moment, which we've just shown you, we now go and see. Now those muscles have to be stretched. You can see they're contracted. Same as me sitting here. Look at the position I'm in. Flexors are shortened completely. So we have to now stretch it. So now there's a lot of stretches you can do, which you've seen in books. So kneel down on one knee, the other leg forward. Right. Right. That one has to be forward. Make sure, because you're going to move forward. Now you're going to stretch your flexors. This is the standard ones. Never go into a stretch or lengthening of your muscles the first time deeply. Just let it go shortly, where you feel a stretch, move back. The mind then realizes you can escape from it and you can continue with the stretch. So slowly move forward. Gently, you'll feel a slight stretch on both your quads and your flexors. Right? Move back and then go turn again. And if you want a little bit more power, you can move your body, turn it to the left, then the hip to the left. That's it, and you feel a stretch increase. You don't need to do a lot of this. You do it nice and easy, 10 seconds, and then move back again, okay? Do the other leg quickly. Now these are standard things, but you've got to understand what I'm talking. It's not the movement that's important. It's understanding what I'm saying to you, how the mind works. There again, right? That. Now, if I was having an instruction class, what I would do is, I would make the person go down in exactly the same position, but what I would make them do is, so that it was easy and the brain recognizes movement, I'd get them to move their chest down to their right down, and then I'd get them to go forward. Right? And then as they got better at it, they'd move their body back. And then right back, you feel a pull in the hamstring. Forward again. Now, while you're there, lift your body up a bit. Just gently. And you feel, that's the way I would get them to do it, is a gradual movement. Right, so that's one of the flexors. The other one, which I'm going to show you now, is lying your back. Bend your knees. Right, now drop your knees to the left. Bring the right leg backwards from the hip, from the groin. Take hold of the ankle. That's it. Take it up. Now, doing that one allows you to introduce this one into your normal stretching movements, which I've shown you on another video with my daughter Catherine. Now you see the stretches. Now if she wants to increase that stretch, she pushes her hip up. And can you feel the pull?
Yeah.
Right? So do the same thing on the other side. So now what have we done? We've stretched the flexors and the quads, which is so important in that because of the tightening. The hamstrings themselves require stretching. The problem is with the hamstrings, we don't need to stretch them an awful lot, because what you've got to maintain is a balance between your hamstrings, your vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, and your quad. You've got to maintain that balance. And people have an overstretched hamstring, and the rest are tight and short, which is not very conducive to what we want. So under these conditions, I think if you make this video short, perhaps you can understand and you'll begin to appreciate what I'm talking about. Thank you.